Let's start with the 8th chapter, guys, today. 8th chapter of our political science is very, very related to us, and we all know this word, that is democracy. We say, guys, India is a democratic country. So democracy is what? We remember Abraham Lincoln's famous thing, na? Democracy is for the people, by the people, of the people. So democracy is nothing where the public is given central importance. We are going to study introduction, meaning, definition, features and various things related to democracy. हिंदी में इसे क्या बोलते हैं किसी को पता है? गणतंत्र. So this is democracy. Let's start with the introduction now. Introduction: democracy is an important and most significant form of government. So democracy is what? It is a form of government. The term democracy is derived from two Greek words, namely demos and kratios. So what are the two Greek words from which democracy is derived? It is demos and kratio. In Greek, the language, that means in Greek language, the word demos means the people and other word kratio means power. That means literally democracy means power of the people. Hence democracy means what, guys? Power of the people. So democracy is derived from a word demo and kratio. Demo means people and kratio means power. So democracy means it's the power of the people. So this was the introduction, guys. Let's understand the origin and growth of democracy. Democratic institutions are not new to us, guys. Democratic institutions which are there, these are not new to us. We find several democratic institutions in the past in several countries. So democratic institution that we have like parliament, etc., that we have now, it's not a new thing. And ever since we got birth, we are seeing democracy. And it was found in past also. In past also it was there. In past means not like your father or your grandfather reign. It was there at very ancient time also. But democracy had originated for the first time during 5th century BC. That means 5th century before Christ. We stay in 21st century, guys. And democracy was there in 5th century BC in ancient city-states of Greece, Rome, Athens and Sparta. We have seen Sparta movie 300. So during that time we had democracy. In modern times, democratic institutions developed in England in 17th century as a protest against absolute monarchy. So monarchy को नीचे लाने के लिए in the 17th century we had the fight for democracy which happened in 17th century in England, so that monarchy, the monarchical rule, the kingship rule should go away. The American Declaration of Independence 1776 and French Declaration at 1789 of human rights gave a flip to democratic institution. That gave the flip, that gave the entire like definition to democratic institutions. So what are these? The American Declaration of Independence in 1776 and French Declaration of Human Rights in 1789. This gave importance to various democratic institutions. These two movements strongly pleaded for provision of democratic values and institution to their people. That means these are the two movements that are very, very important, which pleaded and which implemented people that, guys, we should have something called democracy, which happened in 1776 and 1789. So this was the origin and growth of democracy. Let's understand the meaning and definition of democracy. The meaning of democracy. Democracy is government supported by the power of people. Democracy is nothing but the government which is supported by the power of people. You only think, guys, what is democracy here? We ourselves vote the best people of our constitution. From the constitution, these people represent one head. From there we get prime ministers. So such kind of declaration or such kind of agency relationship we have. We vote our people, that is MLA and MPs. The MLA MPs vote in final level or in the state here in politics means in the country level, they vote from each state or each region and they make the Prime Minister of India. The ultimate political power in democracy rests in the hands of people. The ultimate power is in the hands of people. That's the thing we have seen, right? The power was in the hands of Congress for 2 years. From Congress, when we thought that the Congress can't work anymore, we have given our votes to BJP. So in this way, the people have the power to think and support which kind of political party should rule them. Hence, democracy is for the people, of the people, and by the people. In ancient Greek city-states, people could directly participate in formation of government and making laws also. That means, guys, in ancient Greek cities, what used to happen? People could have participate in forming government also, and also for making laws, which was the basic root form of democracy, where people involvement was there in political thinking. In modern big state, this is done through representation of people. In the modern state, it is done by representative. We select our representative as MLAs and MPs, and MLAs and MPs select their own representative as Prime Minister and other ministers who are in power. Let's understand the definition of democracy. Guys, one definition which is very famous and which is largely used, everybody will remember, it is Abraham Lincoln's definition. That is, democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. That means democracy is there, which is made for the people. It is made by the people, and it is government of the people. So it is always for people and their representation only. Lord Bryce defined democracy as, democracy is that form of government in which ruling power of the state vested not in particular class but in members of the community as a whole. That means, let's understand what does Lord Bryce say. It says that it's not a government where the power is there in the hands of few people or few class of people. It's not in the hands of aristocrats. It's not in the hands of senators. It's not in the hands of a king. It's in a hand of the people who are the community as a whole. That means entire community will participate in democracy. Hence, in the modern world, we see that everybody has right to vote. They vote. This right to vote creates the democracy where we are selecting our representative who will become or lead the government. Our participation is very, very important in democracy. Let's understand the third definition, that is Massiver's definition. Democracy is the way of determining who shall rule and how. That means Massiver says that democracy is nothing but it is a way to determine who shall rule and on what basis, who supports whom. These are the things that democracy actually involves. So guys, this was the meaning and definition of democracy. Thank you.